from,
Scanning. Subject identified.
Green.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
I mean, the Great Green Jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. So, right, okay. Let's do a song by the Three Sons, because there's three sons will be dead soon.
What the? From what I hear, that rogue center, Libertalia, is a real menace.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Dr. Fillmore.
Well, I see you managed on your own. I won't lie. I was a little nervous you wouldn't pull it off. Seems I needn't have worried. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
Bob Crosby there.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills.
And you've been getting extra rest?
Are there many more
Well,
of these
here's
questions?
I see.
I guess
Any
it's
additional pain?
an unexpected bit
Not
of
that
news.
I've
I heard that a group of soldiers,
Energy.
soldier,
Feeling any fatigue?
No more than I
constabulary,
expected.
what are we calling them now?
Okay.
Soldiers
Sticking to the regimen?
from the Brotherhood of Steel
My little pills.
were spotted
Okay.
in the Commonwealth.
And you've been getting extra rest?
Sounds
Are
like
there
they
many
were,
more of these questions?
Interesting.
well, they were kind of in trouble
Yes,
at the Cambridge police station.
Proceed to the next round of testing.
They were in pretty bad shape for a while.
Inform the team.
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite
vault dwellers showed
interference
up
from the Brotherhood of
And
Steel.
gave him a hand. Or a gun. Or
We handled them just
some of the
fine.
vault dweller
That's
complex.
what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results.
Guess they'll probably
It would
be
have
on
been
their
a
way soon,
terrible
right?
setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Do you need more parts for the reactor? I could have gotten them while I was out.
No, this is a different matter. Hopefully one that does not put anyone at risk. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
What do you mean by that? What's happened?
Well, while you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation. But it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
Why all this effort? What's so special about this person?
Mr. Wallace? Despite a lack of formal training, our surveillance has shown he has incredible intellect. With his help, we may be able to drastically speed up work on the reactor.
I swear I heard something. They're here! Over here! Now it's just starting to have fun. We're splitting all that, right?
the Dominoes. Not just Billy. They were there too.
Great, I'm imagining things.
Well, here's I guess you'd say, unexpected bit of news. I heard that a group of soldiers, is it soldiers? Constabulary? What are we calling them now? Soldiers from the Brotherhood of Steel were spotted in the Commonwealth. It sounds like they were, well, they were kind of in trouble at the Cambridge police station. They were in pretty bad shape for a while. But the Vault Dweller showed up and gave them a hand. Or a gun. Or something. The Vault Dweller helped them, is what I'm trying to say. Guess they'll probably be on their way soon then. Right? Oh, we're gonna die! Oh! This is, Baby, It's Just You by Magnolia, you know, from,
Welcome to Grey Garden, darling. This is the Commonwealth's first and only hydroponics facility run entirely by robots.
That's pretty ingenious. I bet you can work around the clock.
Robots working on a farm, huh? Now I've seen it all.
Of course, darling. Our unique hierarchy allows for constant operation. You see, there are two kinds of robots here. The worker drones carry out labor and maintenance. We supervisors, that is myself, Green and Brown, possess sophisticated cognition processors. We are capable of complex analysis and decision-making, a testament to the genius of our creator, Dr. Edward Grey.
What became of Dr. Gray?
Like so many others, he died in the war. It was a terrible loss. Robotics and artificial intelligence were our creator's great passions, rivaled only by his love of television. Perhaps you've noticed that I possess a rather singular personality, as do the other supervisors.
Yeah. Every single time it's calling you darling, it gives me the creeps.
Well, it's definitely unique. Sort of hard to miss.
I'll take that as a compliment, darling. After all, the last thing any woman wants to be is ordinary. A few other things you should know. talk to Green if you need supplies. If it's caps you require, Brown might have a few odd jobs. There's one other thing. Tell me, darling, what do you...
It's awful.
Isn't it, though? Pressure's down, radiation is up. Why, it's practically toxic. This will never do. I don't mean to...
All right.
Most of our water comes from the Old Western. Be a dear and pay a visit, See if you can get it working again.
Bring me some milk fruit for seeding, and there'll be caps for your pocket. Off you go, then.
Hello, sir.
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have... We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
Can you bring me up to speed on the situation?
Commonwealth citizen lives in that there observatory. Institute thugs showed up to haul him off, only he spotted them coming. He managed to fire off a flare gun, got our attention, and we got up here as quick as we could. Now they're trapped inside. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to, but then we realized we probably ought to storm the place. To make sure that makes sense, right?
No one is going to do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're going to take that poor guy wherever it... Are you going to order the attack or not?
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
This isn't a misunderstanding.
This whole thing is just...
This isn't a misunderstanding.
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
This isn't a misunderstanding. This is you telling us to stand by while the Institute abuses us. Why are you so against this?
This whole thing...
A misunderstanding. Can't wait to hear this.
Right. The Institute wants the same things you do.
The Institute's been kidnapping... The Institute's been kidnapping...
The Institute wants the same things you do. We can find a way to work together.
The Institute's been kidnapping people from the Commonwealth. And now you think the minute...
I don't know about that, but... Look, if nothing else, I'll make sure no one makes a move on him in the meantime. But, well, you'd better be right about this.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Everything's taken care of. You're safe.
Good. Good. It was bad enough that Wallace started giving us trouble, but then he called in those savages.
The Minutemen were only doing what they felt was right.
Well, from here it looked like they were out for blood. And if you hadn't arrived, I think they might have gotten it. Can we just get on with this, please? I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure...
Sure. Why did the Institute send you specifically?
They thought I'd be able to relate to him with my scientific background. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
No argument from me.
Right. There's just, well, there's a slight... I was thinking...
No problem. I'm sure I can get him to see reason.
I hope so. We really need him.
I'm glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talked. Like, ever. Ray Smith is right behind you, baby. I mean, it's his song. He's not actually behind you.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
I'm sorry.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Someone behind you, but it's not Ray Smith.
Please, try and relax. I know this is an unusual situation.
No! You're here to kidnap me. That's what you people do, isn't it? If you even are people. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay, fine. I'll go.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute. You must be pretty excited being named the next director.
I'm guessing that reminds you of the old days.
Huh? Excuse me.
Hey, General.
Huh?
Huh? Huh?
Hey.
What do you want?
Grab that.
Easy.
Take that weapon.
I'll take care of it.
Get that.
Sure, no sweat.
Get that rifle.
Yep, you got it.
Pick that up.
All right.
Wait there.
Okay, just give me a shout
Get
when you
that
need
pistol.
it. Easy.
Oh, that Butcher Pete. Just,
Take
well,
that.
just doing
Yep, you
butcher
got it.
sorts of things, I guess. If anyone's family has recently been butchered. I am sorry for what I just said. Okay, that was Roy Brown. So, there's this thing I heard about. I'm not even really sure what to say. There are stories about, well, it's some big contraption that's being built out there in the Commonwealth. No one that's mentioned it, they don't know what it does. Not for sure. This next part, well, I mean, it's just people talking, you know? It doesn't make it true. Not necessarily. But it's been said, well, it has something to do with the Institute. Trying to blow it up, or make it disappear, or something. There aren't really any details. If I were you, and I saw this thing, well, you better believe that, you know, I'd run the other way. Here's, it's, into each life some rain must fall.
Hey.
Need something?
Grab that.
All right. no sweat.
Pick that up.
I'll take care of it.
Take that.
All right.
Grab that.
I'll take care of it.
Get that.
Easy.
Pick that up.
Yep, you got it.
Take that.
Sure, no
Grab
sweat.
that. Get that.
I'll take care of it.
Heads up.
What's up?
Pick that up.
Sure, no sweat.
Take that.
All right.
Grab that.
Easy.
Get that. Pick that up.
You got it.
Heads up.
Well?
Take that.
All right.
Grab that.
Yep, you got
Get
it.
that. Pick that up.
I'll take care of it.
That was the Ink Spots with It's All Over But the Crying, because that part never, well, it never really stops. I mean, the song ended, ironically, but the crying mentioned in the song never stops. So, this radio station here, we don't really make any caps, and there are well, some people help me stay in the air. People like this. Why drink dirty radioactive water when you could have it pure and bottled? Shen Kowalski's Clean Water Market, straight from the filter. Here's Frankie Carl with a song that, frankly, sounds a little too good to be true. I'm not saying he was embellishing. Well, no, okay. I guess I am. Never mind. Here's one more tomorrow.
Look alive.
What do you want?
See if he had anything worth taking.
Sure, no sweat.
Grab anything useful.
Easy.
Check it out.
Sure, no sweat.
Look alive.
What's up?
See if there's anything there.
All right.
See if there's anything there.
Easy.
Take anything good.
Yep, you got it.
Grab that.
I'll take care of it.
Get that.
Easy.
Pick that up.
I'll take care of it.
Take that.
Sure, no sweat.
See if he had anything worth taking.
All right.
Grab anything useful.
Yep, you got it.
Check it out.
Sure, no sweat.
See if there's anything there.
All right.
Take anything good.
I'll take care of it. Find anything useful on
Grab
him?
that.
Yep, you got it.
Get that.
Easy.
that up. Take that.
Sure, no sweat.
See if he had anything worth taking.
I'll take care of it.
Grab anything useful.
All right.
Check it out.
Easy.
See if there's anything there.
Yep, you got it.
Take anything good.
Sure, no sweat.
Grab that.
I'll take care of it.
Get that.
Easy.
Pick that up.
Yep, you got it.
Take that.
All right.
See if he had anything worth taking. Grab anything useful.
I'll take care of it.
Check it out.
Easy.
See if there's anything there.
All right.
Take anything good. Grab that.
Sure, no sweat.
Get that.
Yep, you got it.
Pick that up.
Yep, you got it.
Take that.
Sure, no sweat.
See if he had anything worth taking.
I'll take care of it.
Grab anything useful.
Easy.
Check it out.
All right.
See if there's anything there.
Sure, no sweat.
Take anything good.
I'll take care of it.
Grab that.
Easy.
Get that.
Yep, you got it.
Pick that up.
All right.
From what I hear, that rogue Bertalia was a real menace.
I have a variety of items that should prove useful in your surface missions.
I'll take a look, sure.
There you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is no doubt. It will succeed, and very shortly. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
That's a good idea. Hopefully we can prevent violence and save some lives.
Yes, that is one goal. And if you are to be the new director of the Institute, you should be the one to do it. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here. And we are.
That was,
the future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your...
What kind of things, you ask? Well...
personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in...
taken over the castle, which I guess was theirs a long time ago.
Unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is...
monsters? Or monster fish?
looking bright, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
The Minutemen are there now. That's good. For them. And I guess...
Well, that was...
for everyone else, too.
interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
Baby. A song, I'm sure.
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase. Though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Synth unit. You were scheduled
Nice
for
work
maintenance
bringing
duty
that
in
rogue synth
SRB
back.
last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Dr. Ao saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But I was only...
What is it? Were you or weren't you accessing a terminal in SRB?
I was, but I swear it's not what it sounds like. I was... cleaning the terminal, and it switched on by mistake. I was just shutting it down.
Was that a stutter? Have you developed a defect, unit? Maybe you need to be reset.
Sir, I assure you that won't be necessary. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. You don't want me to tell you twice. Now get back to your duties.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
That song was, Hold On. It was by Three Sons, and, oh, never mind. Hey, so, there's this bit of news that, might interest you. If not, hang on a minute, and I'll go back to the music that we usually play. If you hadn't heard, I mean, I guess most people know this, but maybe someone didn't, that the Green Tech building was where those mercenaries lived? The Gunners, that's it. That was like their base, sort of. Only now they're pretty much all dead. Those guys were tough, so, I mean, I guess whoever killed them had to...
welcome. Do you require additional supplies?
Let's see what you have.
I knew Dr. Higgs was dissatisfied, but I didn't think he would go this far.
Sounds like things are pretty bad in bioscience. I hope you can resolve the situation.
The commissary is always open. Would you like some processed sustenance packets?
What have you got?
I can offer a range of nutritious and great-tasting food supplements. Food Supplement 7 is very popular for its spicy flavor, and Food Supplement 91 is our newest offering.
Let's see what you have.
Higgs and Loken have officially lost their minds. They'll be lucky not to be exiled.
Time's up, asshole!
Oh, that butcher. Just doing butcher sorts of things, I guess. Okay, that was Roy Brown. I'm not saying it's correct. And of course, the mayor. I was asked to have a statement from the... There's nothing to worry about. You know, safe and all, everybody. It's crazy stuff.
This shouldn't take long.
Anyway, it's well, it's something to think about, I guess. So, Magnolia, you know, from Good Neighbor, she was nice enough to let us play some of her songs. There's not a lot of people in the songs we play who are still alive, so there's a lot of pressure. Where'd that little fucker? There you go.
Feeling eyes on my back. Save some trouble and give up already.
Lost visual.
Find him! Find him! Have some for you.
Institute? I ain't scared of them. No, really.
Do yourself a favor.
Danny Kaye there singing. That was.
Just say yes. It's all he understands.
Hey, how about a bit of good news? If you haven't already seen him, which I did, so I know it's true and not just something I overheard. Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while. Some people who are totally not me thought that. Well, they thought he might be dead. Or destroyed.
Sell everything. Stim packs, ammunition, outerwear, dinnerware.
Even though we never really talk. Like,
let's see what you have.
Oh, goody.
So, this next one, I mean, you make a song called Rocket 69, and I just can't.
You read the paper? Damn sense. Hiding among us.
I'm at city service.
This radio station, well, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So,
Okay, let's try this. Maybe this goes here?
Don't break my stuff if you don't mind.
Alright, in you go.
Okay. I usually don't. This is why. Hey, I mean, hi. Again, hi? Hi. I don't, okay. I usually don't. This is why.
Travis.
This radio station, well, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So, don't break my stuff if you don't mind.
If you ask me, this ridiculous plot by Higgs and Logan is just a stunt to get attention.
Your presence here is a great gift, not just to Father, but to all of us.
Child synth prototype made
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
here's an unexpected bit of news. I heard that a group of soldiers, is it knights? Soldier? Constabulary? What are we calling them now? Soldiers from the Brotherhood of Steel were spotted in the Commonwealth. Sounds like they were, well, they were kind of in trouble at the Cambridge police station. They were in pretty bad shape for a while. But
enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Or a gun.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors.
This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish, and we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Sean.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Remember to practice good sanitation habits at all times.
I fixed one relay and 2 more start to fail. That is...
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
Operating at full capacity.
Remember, you're looking for
May
a
I be the
super
first to welcome you, sir.
that's tougher
We're looking forward to
and
working
stronger
with you.
than the average.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life. It's a great accomplishment.
Yes, but it's not just that. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I agree. We hit them hard, before they have time to react to our new position.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear.
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
Synths are the Institute's greatest strength. The more we have, the better off we are.
Well said. I'll see that the necessary steps are taken. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
Being the director of the Institute is a serious commitment. I hope you understand that.
Yes?
So many projects. So...
Ah, there you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
It's the only way we can ensure the Institute's safety. That makes it the right thing to do.
I'm glad you agree. None what comes next will be easy. That conviction may help keep us all going.
You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
They mean nothing to me. Never have.
I'll admit, I'm relieved to hear that. Then I certainly hope I can count on you for what needs to be done. Because these fanatics cannot be allowed to continue to exist. They represent a very clear threat to the Institute. Small as they are in number, their twisted ideology ensures that they will never stop trying to strike at us. They must be eradicated. Are you willing to see to
Bob
it?
Crosby there. That's a good one, huh? Thank you, Bob.
How do you want me to handle it?
The details of the operation are up to you. I think I prefer not knowing them. What's important is that you come back safely.
So,
Remember
there are some rumors out there.
that I would not ask this of you were it not so important.
You know the one
Good luck.
about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah? Well,
I wish I had more time to spend with Quentin.
I mean, it is, as far as I know.
I can't be in two places at once.
I mean, they may actually be
I haven't been able to crack that one yet.
It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet.
I think it's way safer to just sit here and play music. Why do these objects?
It's unfortunate that it's come to this. But there's really no other way.
Because I move them. And then I forget. Here's music. Orange Colored Sky by Nat King Cole. You love this one, right? It's a real classic. Sure.
The railroad has left us with no other option. Remember that.
you enjoyed that last song. Okay. Hey, so there's this bit of news that might interest you. If not, hang on a minute and I'll go back to the music that we usually play. If you hadn't heard, I mean, I guess most people know this, but maybe someone didn't, that the Green Tech building was where those mercenaries lived? The Gunners! Gunners, that's it. That was like their base, sort of. Only now they're pretty much all dead. Those guys were tough, so, I mean, I guess whoever killed them had to be even tougher, right? And there's, well, I don't even know if this is true or not, but there's this rumor that maybe the Institute was involved. But that's just what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. It's probably not, right? Segue, back to the music, I guess. Do you know someone who gambles? Then maybe this will make you laugh. Or, I guess it might make you really unhappy.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth
Hey,
back.
sweetie.
Bet it's pretty boring down here, compared to up there.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for... him.
Well?
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
That was the 5 stars. All 5 of them. Get it? Because it's, well, it's funny? Sort of? No. No. Okay. Not really. So, there's this thing I heard about. I'm not even really sure what to say. There are stories about, well, it's some big contraption that's being built out there in the Commonwealth. No one that's mentioned it, they don't know what it does. Not for sure. This next part, well, I mean, it's just people talking, you know. It doesn't make it true. Not necessarily. But it's been said, well, it has something to do with the Institute. Trying to blow it up. Or make it disappear or something. There aren't really any details. If I were you, and I saw this thing, well, you better believe it. You know, I'd run the other way. Warren Smith has a song about digging for uranium, which is, I guess, a thing people did back then for fun. I don't get it.
People of the Commonwealth. For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We are here. And we are the future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in unnecessary difficulties for all parties.
You hear about that
Rest
farm
easy.
run by ghouls?
Know that the future is...
Isn't that something?
Hey there.
Can I get you a drink?
How are things going?
Same old, same old.
Mankind will thrive under our
You look like someone that needs a drink. Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Hey.
You want to do some trading?
I just need to trade gear with you.
Sure thing. I'm sure I have something you need.
Let's see what you have.
Great.
And that was Frankie Carl there. Well, I mean, I guess it was actually Marjorie Hughes doing the scene. Never mind. Here's a thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll just read it. Diamond City Surplus, now open 24 hours a day. Management reserves the right to refuse service to anyone, especially since. Worry, worry, worry. That's, I mean, that's the song by the Three Sons. I was gonna play it next. I mean, now. I mean, here's worry times 3.
We've heard some very disturbing things about you. That you've been to the Institute. That you're actually working with those monsters. You're lucky we don't shoot you on sight.
You must have some faulty intel.
Perhaps. But we can't afford it. Get the hell out of here.
Any news on Scarecrow?
He was in the entryway when the SRB blew the door.
So? Caretaker made it out, and he was by the goddamn elevator.
They got him! Only a matter of time. Here it comes! Slippery little! Haven't had enough? Gonna break every bone in your body.
Fucking cow!
Not now.
Well, you're not going to need that stuff anymore.
Don't do anything stupid, and we can still.
I'll make this quick. Now that's what I call a confirmed kill.
just heard Billie Holiday. Lucky you. So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but, I mean, they may actually be out there.
It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet.
I think it's way safer to just sit here and play music.
Why do these objects keep moving?
Because I move them. And then I forget. Here's music.
Here's 60-Minute Man, and, I mean, let's be honest here. He's not talking about how long his naps are. So, here it is.
We are honored to welcome you here.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the facilities.
So, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
Nope. Not a problem at all.
I regret that it came to this, even if you don't. There was just no way to compromise with those people. There is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
What is it? What's this last threat?
Well, perhaps it's not that obvious after all. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them, before they can destroy us.
You're right. We take the fight to them.
I'm glad you agree. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here. There are more of them out there in the world, Father. And they too will come for us.
We can defeat them now. We can defeat them again, if we have to.
Possibly, yes. But it would be smarter to put an end to it now. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again. Are you following?
You seem pretty convinced this will work.
The Institute is nothing if not thorough. Dr. Lee should be expecting you in her lab. She can fill you in on the details. Time is of the essence.
Work bringing that rogue synth back. Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Not everything you've heard.
At last, we have power adequate to our needs.
Dr. Lee.
What can I do for you?
Sean says it's time.
Ah, that. Well, let's get to it. Dr. Orman, over here, please. It's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that the robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
It would seem we've run out of time. Let's go. We're going to cover the basics of the operation as it stands now. Dr. Orman has done most of the prep work, so I'll let her explain.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synths. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay in.
So we just relay onto the airship and sabotage it.
Won't do us any good. There's no direct connection between their robot and the airship, so the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you in to a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
That can't be the whole plan.
No, it's just the first part. Your job then is to get closer to the main camp. You'll have Surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. For every generator you take down, it means we can start relaying in synths, giving you even more of an advantage. And, oh, I almost forgot. Take these.
Thanks.
No, let me explain. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name for it yet, it basically deploys a beacon marker. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use.
Bit of news.
Don't go tossing them into the bay.
I heard that a group of soldiers... Is it knights? Soldiers?
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
I know, right? I mean...
Soldiers.
Thanks.
From
I thought it was neat.
Brotherhood of Steel.
But still, it's just to help.
In the Commonwealth.
Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime.
Like
you know the deal with that,
well, they
right?
were kind of in trouble at the Cambridge police station.
It's the Brotherhood's giant robot.
Right. They think it's their ultimate weapon. We're going to show them it's ours. We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And this part was my idea. uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into Liberty Prime. The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get shot, you know?
69 is next. And, I mean...
With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomping around, and he won't be taking orders. But he will have his weapons and targeting systems overridden. And he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target in the Commonwealth. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry. We'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Otherwise, they'll be...
Uh-huh. Have we got a plan B?
We don't need a plan B. This will work.
What happens to Liberty Prime after?
They'll be destroyed along with the rest of the Brotherhood.
What have I got for backup?
Once the generators are down, we'll be able to throw everything we've got at them. And I do mean everything.
No questions. Let's do this.
Very well. Good luck to you.
Dr. Lee might not show it, but I can tell she's excited about having the reactor online. I've already started thinking about the next reactor. I'm convinced that antimatter is the way to go.
You've done well so far, but the evaluation is far from done.
Liam, I forgot to tell you, your friend Brendan came by looking for you.
Thanks. Did he say why?
He mentioned something about studying and then said a lot of scientific words, but I don't think he knew what they meant.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll go find him later. Thanks, Eve.
Some days are harder than others. But even the Our days get easier than the one before.
Building something useful, I hope.
Oh, sorry.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, I'm fine. I don't want to think about it anymore.
It's okay. I still think about him, too.
I said I'm fine. Leave me alone, June.
Whole lot of shaking. Whole lot of it. Yep. That was, Big Maybell.
Well, here's I guess you'd say, unexpected bit of news. I heard that a group of soldiers, is it soldiers? Constabulary? What are we calling them now? Soldiers from the Brotherhood of Steel were spotted in the Commonwealth. Sounds like they were, well, they were kind of in trouble at the Cambridge police station. They were in pretty bad shape for a while. But the Vault Dweller showed up and gave them a hand. Or a gun. Or something. The Vault Dweller helped them, is what I'm trying to say.
guess they'll probably be on their way soon then. Right? Oh, we're gonna die! Oh! If you found out a family member was suffering from a